Hey, welcome, self-publishers. So today is going to be another book update on my journey so far with my nonfiction book that is about to be released. The launch date is November 18th, and I'm just sharing what I'm learning along the way. Hopefully, you can learn something. Maybe you'll apply some of this in your journey. That'll be pretty good. So let's get cracking. So I've got the audiobook files, and I'm reviewing them. I've already done one pass through it. I'm doing another pass. There are some minor issues. I'm not sure if it warrants a change, but I'm gonna review it again and decide. So that's the audiobook. It's in progress. I'm hopeful that it will be launched at the same time. So I need to go through it, and then it needs to go through, for example, ACX or Findaway Voices. They have their quality control, but the narrator I'm using is ACX approved, and with that, hopefully, well, not hopefully, he should know, because ACX approves. He does know the process, and he does know what it takes for audio files to pass the quality control that ACX and Findaway Voices have. So that's on the audiobook side. On moving over to the marketing, I've scheduled all my book promos for a couple of weeks. My book will retail at 99 cents as a discount. It will go back up to $2.99 or $4.99 after the 2 weeks of promo. And incidentally, I've also put my previously published book on Findaway Voices. I put that on discounts from $6.95 to $3.99. So for the whole 2 weeks, it's going to be discounted. And the idea is that the book promo stacking every other day is going to give me a boost of people who view my books. If they like that book, they might buy it. If they don't, maybe they'll find something else like my other books, and maybe they like the audiobook version. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna do the book promos and then have hopefully an increase or a bump in sales. That's the hope anyway. Moving on to the advanced reader copies. So I'm trying to get readers and reviewers to leave reviews when my book launches. Unfortunately, I don't have a very big list. So I can't really rely on my list to leave reviews or gather reviews in that way. So I'm leveraging other companies such as, Hidden Gems, although Hidden Gems is very, very far out. So I think Hidden Gems, the earliest I could book was, I think it was June or July 2023. So it's not going to be much use for this launch. But I think the learning point on Hidden Gems is that if you know you're going to launch a book and you know roughly how many months in advance, maybe you can time it such that so if you know it's 6 months in advance that you're going to launch your book, you can get book a Hidden Gems slot maybe 8 or 12 months in advance, so that when your book does launch, some of the Hidden Gems reviews will hit that at the same time. Anyway, that's one avenue. I'm also putting my book on Booksprouts, Book Sirens. I've also thrown my hat in the ring with NetGalley Plus through Books Go Social. So we will see. They will put my book in front of their readership, their email list, their website, and maybe someone will download my book. Hopefully a lot of people will. And hopefully some of those people will be inclined to leave a review. That's the process anyway. That's the idea. So that's going to be in progress, leveraging other companies to get advanced reader copies and eventually reviews. That's the idea. Now finally, D2D Print. There was an unexpected issue. So D2D Print is in beta, so it's not fully rolled out. You can sign up with them if you'd like. They don't have a waiting list, so anyone who asks basically gets put on the D2D Print if you want. So that's an option if you want to go wide. I've decided to use D2D Print instead of KDP paperback this time. So we'll see how that goes. But the unexpected issue I had was I ordered a proof copy like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and unfortunately Ingram did not process it. So they did not process the proof copy that I ordered, and it's highly unlikely that I will get the proof copy before my book launches. So what I've done instead is I'm going to approve the PDF or the e-copy, because everything looks fine there, and hopefully, well, it should print correctly as it propagates to different avenues. So when it propagates to Amazon, for example, I will end up buying a copy on Amazon and see what the quality is going to be like. It's going to be an adventure. But yes, if you want a proof copy in your hands to get a feel of it before you launch a book, then I would suggest that D2D Print beta at the moment, I would suggest that you keep a close eye on it, order it a good 3 months ahead. I know I'm being probably a bit overly cautious, but that would be my experience and what I would do differently next time. And keep an eye out for the tracking number that they should give you. If they do, if they do have delays, you get in touch with them. So if you don't hear anything within a few days, maybe just get in touch and say, hey, D2D team, any word on this? Would it be okay if I follow up in a few days' time again? So just keep checking and make sure everything's progressing, because I didn't check. So for 2 weeks, I didn't check because I thought maybe this is the normal process. Unfortunately, when I did check, it turns out that Ingram had not processed my proof copy, and as a result, I've got to adjust my approach now. So there we go. Hopefully you've learned something there with D2D prints, and everything else I've been sharing the last couple of videos as well. I will link in the card up above. Feel free to go check that out. So yes, that's the update for book 3. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and give it a like if you have. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I shall see you next time. Take care, everyone.